Happy day 14. Ooh, it's early. Got to the workshop early this morning after dropping off Nicholas at school. The concert was so good last night. It was so fun. The children, the little children, the little big huge high school children did a wonderful job. It is this is the second concert we've been to this year at the school, and to be back, to have music programs back up and running where wind players are able to play their instruments again after the last few years was, again, just like the last concert I went to, a little bit more moving than I expected it to be, to see the teachers able to fully engage their kids with their instruments and in a large setting. There are, a huge percentage of the high school is involved in the music program, and so the concert band is huge, the symphony is huge, everything is it's wonderful. And yeah, to see everybody back together and playing again. The wind program, so woodwind instruments, really took a hit over the last couple of years because, of course, the feeder schools, the elementary school music programs, the children weren't able to learn instruments at school. And so unless parents had their children in private lessons, and a lot of times woodwind instruments, parents don't start them really early off because oftentimes they're either not big enough for the instrument, or parents don't know that those options are available. Sort of typical standard instruments. Usually you send your kids for music lessons, you send them for piano lessons or violin. And so the wind program, there were a lot of beginners this year, first year, grade 9, finally the chance to learn a woodwind instrument. So the wind program, just like so many other things that has sort of, taken a bit of a backseat over the last couple of years, has really started to open up and grow, and seeing all of those happy faces, brand new instruments to many of them, was phenomenal. So yeah, it was a really good time. So I've got my coffee. I'm ready to start my day. I always like to start my day. I really try, unless I'm pushed for time, try to start my day by being the first one here at the workshop, so it's quiet, just Luna and me. And I've either got a little bit of knitting or just one length of floss. I just try just to do a couple of stitches. Just starts my day off on the right foot. So cheers to you. Let's start our day. Tell you what I'm knitting. Right, you're gonna wanna know that, right? I'm knitting the second biscuit sock. I finished the first one. I'll show it to you later, the finished one, if you haven't seen it yet. And I've got the cuff finished. That's what I'm working on, my sock, second sock. All right, let's open up day 14, see what we've got. All right, day 14 brought us a treat. You get to have a cup of hot chocolate with me today. Enjoy. Those of you who are not in Canada, maybe this is something a little different than what you've tried before. So there was a mix in the box of hot chocolate that we purchased. So there are a few different flavors. The one that was in my package today is the turtles flavor. Floss of the day, isn't that beautiful? It's called sea salt. And it's kind of a pale, it's a light version of our 'Tis the Season. So those two shades complement each other. And sea salt is going to be used in our top and bottom borders of our top band on the right hand side. And then we are also going to be adding in some Tannenbaum. We're bringing back day 1 floss to do some stitches in the band that's directly beneath. So sea salt for both of your borders, and then Tannenbaum stitching for some diamonds, not diamonds, but triangles in the second band on the right side. All right, so let's get stitching. Totally getting away from me today. Things have been hopping here at the workshop. We've got some things that we're putting on sale here for the end of the year, end of 2022. Can you believe it? Can you believe we're almost at the end of the year? So we've got, Hannah's put up a sale section on the website where you're going to find some floss, a few bag sets, things like that, things that are on sale. A lot of the floss that's in the sale section are either one-of-a-kind flosses or flosses that are being discontinued, and so that's why we're clearing the shelves. So the other thing that we have popped into the shop this week are our leftovers of the next 5 days of the holiday countdown floss, but we didn't have stock on all 5 of the colors. So if there was anything that you liked from the past 5 days, just search by name. If it's not in there, we didn't have any. 1 or 2 of them have already sold out because really it was very limited supply. And I'll be honest with you, most of the floss in this that you received in your holiday countdown box was meant to be a one-of-a-kind sort of special thing specifically for the holiday countdown box. I know that some of the colors Carrie will try to bring into the regular collection, but of course, you know, with dye lots and whatnot, what happens. So these dye lots that you're hearing about, they're in the shop now, whatever we have left over. The other thing that we have put in the shop are our remaining inventory of needle minders. The needle keeps that we had left over from the 2022 holiday countdown box, we have 20 minders left. That's it. And the way that Evertote sells needle minders, they have to go with a bag set for packaging. They have very strong magnets on them, and to put them in the post, we have to ship them with bags because they are tucked inside and amongst, so as not to be problematic. So anything with a magnet goes with a bag set. There's only 20, so they are listed in the shop as a bag, add-on bag purchase. I will put right up here on the screen what you can type into our search bar to bring these up. We are going to be listing some of our other needle minders that we have in the shop. Again, we only sell them with bags, but you can choose which bag you like, any bag. We've got a lot of holiday bags. They're all amazing. And now you can add a needle minder to it. You can pick whichever bag you like. Yes, our needle minders, I should say the Roxy Flossco needle minders, the artwork is always original. It is original artwork. These are all made. I order them in a quantity needed for whatever project we have them intended for. So they're quite special. They're quite unique, and we only have what we have is all there will ever be. So once they're gone, they're gone. And then we order a new needle minder with new artwork. Carrie and her friend Angie, either one of them do the artwork, and then the needle minders are ordered from the place that makes them for them. And there's a 6 to 8 week turnaround time. So from development of the artwork to final needle minder is quite a long and involved process. And if you've used a Roxy Flossco needle minder, you know they're very good. The magnets on them are great. They hold your needle really well. So again, there's only 20 of those. That's all I've got, and then they're gone. We have some one-of-a-kind, not one-of-a-kind, but small quantity holiday bags. Matt and I went through my fabric stash from that was in my fabric drawer here at the workshop, and he put together some fun combos on some fabrics that just needed to finally be put together. And so he made them all up. We had them on the table at the open house, and everything that is left has now been listed in the shop. So Hannah just did some very quick photography for them because, again, there's only, you know, I think the stag bags, the ones with the deer, that's probably the one I've got the most of, and we've maybe got 15 sets total. A couple of the other ones, like I think there's one 12 Days of Christmas bag. There's a candy print, sort of not Victorian, but sort of old-fashioned candy bonbon, candy canes sort of style bags, really pretty. yeah, so just some few things. So what I'm going to do is I am going to see out this video with just a little slideshow of those bags so that you can see what they look like, because once they're gone, they're gone. That fabric I don't have any more of. So yeah, so we're starting to tidy up around here, around the workshop, and clear out a few things. I have some seconds, some fabric seconds, some Roxy Floss Co. Ada and linen that has either a pull in it or not a stain, but you know, the dye bled, or the dye broke in such a way that the piece of fabric couldn't be sold as an eighth, but you know, still lots of usable fabric. It's beautiful. But those, some of that, I will have some discounted fabric coming in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, we're just getting stuff done around here. So wrapping up 2022. All right. I have had 0 time to stitch today. Lunch break was a peanut butter sandwich in front of my computer while I answered emails. So that's the day it's been. I am going to be taking my day 14 stitching home this evening. It doesn't look overly, it's certainly not difficult, so I should be able to do this evening in front of the television. I would love to be able to convince my family to watch Christmas movies. Forget about it. We've had, like, Sarah has finally, as of this evening, she is done. Her semester is over. She's finished all of her projects. All of her exams are done. So we have watched half of Meet Me in St. Louis, which is one of my family. We love that movie. Every year, it's a must watch for us at the holidays. My kids know all the songs. We sing the whole movie, and it's so fun. We've only watched half of it. So tonight, I think I'm gonna try and convince them we need to watch the other half. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this home, and I'm gonna have this at home tonight. So we'll share a cup of hot chocolate tonight. That's the plan. All right, so on that note, I'll leave you with a little slideshow of bags here, and I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 15. Happy stitching, everybody. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Thank you.